Yo. Business. Let's go on, let's see what's going on. Yo, this Audi is life, fam. It's like a fucking spaceship in here, you get me? But this is how they man do out here, you get me? This is straight hustle, straight graft. Yo, what going, Blak?
What's good?
I'm here with fam, man, just doing the interview thing. Just pulled up at some hotel.
I'm here. I'm on the strip.
Where are you?
I'm on 23rd and Collins, innit?
Alright, we're gonna drive up there now, come meet you.
Fucking hell, bro, I'm looking rough as fuck, man. Doesn't go on camera and push on my face, man.
No, shit, here he goes, man. You're on camera now, you're on camera now. He's filming a conversation right now. Sorry, Blak.
You filming?
Sorry,
Blak. Yo, what's good?
You cool, fam?
Yo, I can't have my face on camera like this, man. It's a bad look, man. But let me go through
them
my
niggas
clothes.
ain't changing.
Coming now. Let me see my clothes on. Let me see my clothes. Yeah, you see Moni already?
No, I ain't gonna see Moni yet, man. I ain't dealing with all that right now. I just come to deal with Ish before he leaves, man, because
you know
what I'm saying, this is his opportunity here, and then he's out of the country again, so I just want to do this for him quickly.
I'm here, innit? I'm waiting. Let me just sing on something, innit?
Alright, cool.
Alright, cool. 23rd and Collins, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Bless.
Bless.
Yo, Sabi, you've been at it for a minute now. Obviously, you're doing your thing. You just dropped your mixtape. Yeah. When did that drop? I dropped the mixtape it's probably like 6 to 8 weeks old now. About 2 months old now. Okay, and what's it called? It was called this mixtape was called Cargo Music. And that's a big mixtape, by the way. You know what I mean? Part 1. It's a series of 5 mixtapes. Okay, you know what I mean? Basically, you know, everybody back home knows me as BRONZ, you feel me? Yeah. And what I did back home, but since I've been out here, I've been running under the alias of Freight Cargo. Okay. So being that, so it's like a what's the word? As we Christians would say, like born again kind of thing, yeah. So it's more like revamped, innit? Yeah, it's like it's just the evolution, innit? It's progression, it's growth. It's new. It's like I outgrew what BRONZ did. Okay. Coming here, I felt like I was bringing that cargo to America. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? So I came as Freight Cargo, so I brought that cargo. You know what I mean? Yeah, straight delivery. Yeah. I hear that, fam. Yeah. So, in terms of, I mean, you know, you in UK, you was part of Eurogang. Well, you founded Eurogang. I was one of the founders. And you also did Dipset Europe. Yeah. Obviously, plus your group with your brother, Blak. Blak, yeah. How would you say the market differs out here to say UK in terms of promotion, getting your material out there? Would you say it's easier over here or over there? It's two different. It's the same. It's a similar game, but it's two completely different mentalities about how people approach it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And that's would you say it's big, or would you say it's restricted in UK because it's smaller? Because out here it's bigger, isn't it? Yeah, the size has something to do with it, and it also has, you know, how long people have been actually doing urban music, if you want to call it urban music, black music, independently, right? And with majors in the UK, you know what I'm saying? You've got to remember that hip hop in America has got, you know, a 40-50-year history. Yeah, because this is where its origins are, right? Right. Okay. So you've got people that have been in the game, people that used to be, or wanted to be, or were rappers back in the day, are now execs and different, you know, in the game. So there's been an infrastructure for a number of years in America to support the music coming out in America, whereas in the UK at one point, you know, it was new. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that we were doing as young black kids in the UK that was the first that was ever done in the UK. You know what I'm saying? You can go back to jungle music, you can go back, you know what I mean? Those things were firsts of its kind in the UK, whereas if you take the timeline and you place it along hip-hop's timeline, you're going to see that the things that hip-hop that have done, or things that were happening within hip-hop have already been repeated, you know what I mean, several times. So they've got an understanding of what they were doing, and there's a blueprint for certain formulas to work and win, you know what I mean, whereas in the UK niggas were still trying to work out how they were going to win. But since I've been here in the past 4 years, I still keep an eye on what's going on back home in London. I still watch, because it's where I'm from, and I still watch who's doing what and who's moving, and I can see that the game has changed a hell of a lot in 4 years since I've been gone. So back in the UK, who would you say at the moment, which artists have you kept
your eye on the most? I mean, I know you're keeping an eye on everything what's going on in terms of the music situation, but for you, which artist has stood out as someone you can say, you know what, he's going to be big in the next year or so, or 5 years from now, or he's going to be making amazing moves?
That's a hard question to answer, simply because what I'm finding with the UK now is that a lot of the MCs seem to look and sound the same.
Yeah.
Right? So that doesn't mean that there ain't no talent or there ain't no skill factor involved. It just means that we need some more people to carve out individual, you know what I mean, individuality for themselves. And it's hard for me to pinpoint at this moment like he gonna be the next. But what I'm saying is that, you know, you got artists that have reached here from the UK. People like Tiny Temper, Chipmunk. These are artists that have, you know, had records played on the radio, or get records played on the radio right here.
Yeah.
And that probably, if you're not from the streets and don't know of BRONZ and Blak, if you ask the average person out here if you know of a UK artist, they probably would say Tiny Temper or Chipmunk. You feel where I'm coming from? So them man, they've obviously put in their work and earned the right to get that. You know what I'm saying?
Can I just say that's actually not true? And no, I actually don't have no footage of that at the moment. But when we was in Memorial, there was a guy called Young AC. He's a rapper from over here. When I had the camera out, he asked for an interview, and I said, well, I can't do an interview at this moment because, I'll be honest with you, I didn't want to interview him because I didn't really know him. But obviously with Blaze TV, I know we're just starting up, and we're trying to make it global right now. And to be fair, our job is to promote upcoming artists. But how can I say this? I kind of want to promote an artist who has a name. Do you see what I mean? And I said, I'm actually meeting you guys. I'm actually saving my footage for you guys. And he said, BRONZ. I said, yeah, his name's Frizz. He goes, is he from Fort Lauderdale? And this is no lie, you can ask my cousins if you see him later on. And I said, yeah. He goes, okay, he's the UK cat, right? And I went, yeah, he is. But I didn't want to say too much because I didn't know if that was, I didn't know how you man roll out here. You know the ones there. So I just kept it 100 and say, yeah, I gotta go. That man look kind of gully still. You get me? You know what I mean? But yeah, man. So people have heard of you. I don't know if it's just him, but I know you've got a name out here. You see what I mean?
I've been grinding. You see what it is? Yeah. When I came out here, you gotta understand. It's like.
Sir, can I just say, look, yo, you're tatted up, fam. You're tatted up, fam.
Tatted up. I'm all tatted.
You're tatted up
all the way up. Like, you know what I mean? I'm tatted all the. I got a record coming out called Tatted as well. Like, but anyway.
Yeah.
Real shit. Like, when I left London shortly after the incident when I got stabbed. You understand?
I heard about that,
because behind all of that, there's politics behind all of that. You understand what happened at the time? So, you know, it was like at a point in my life where I thought to myself, like, what more can I do? Can get killed or go to jail? In terms of music, the industry wasn't ready for artists like me.
Yes, definitely.
UK didn't know how to embrace it.
No, and we know because.
My stance from the beginning in hip hop with me is that I learned hip hop in America. I came to America to learn hip hop. So my sound was always slightly more American orientated. But at the same time, if you ever took time to listen to what was being said, it was always talking about the shit that we had been going through in the UK.
Basically, you kept the music to its original format and its original origin. And what I didn't like as well, I mean, each to their own. And unfortunately, opinions are like arseholes. There was one particular UK cat. I ain't gonna say his name, right? But he grew up in the grime era, right? But when he saw you, man, at Club Lives, he was showing enough love. He almost like he was a fan of your work. So he obviously knows about you.
Well, to be honest with you,
and you know, I ain't gonna say his name. I ain't gonna say his name.
What you have to understand is that you don't have to say his name. But like, you know, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, we know who you're talking about.
To be in all honesty, he is a fan, and he's expressed that he's a fan, and I've been told by several different people that he knows who we are, and it's only right because we put work in the UK where cats of that generation would have been fans if they were watching the music scene. So I take nothing away from him. Like I said to you, at the end of the day, like, to each their own. He's doing what he's doing.
And to be fair, you embraced him and showed him love back.
Of course, I have to, because he's from London and I'm here. And if he comes out here, the only way that I'm not gonna show them love is if they trying to show out on a nigga, and then I'm gonna put them in their place and let them know, listen. You feel me? But it was never the case. So it's always it was love. But like, you know, like I said, is that some people didn't know how to embrace where I was. London when I came with the music, because like I said to you, it was a first. It had never been really done before. You know what I mean? We've had artists that had left from London and came to America and had successful careers but never came back, or wasn't really like seen to be representing London. But at the end of the day, when you get to America and you realise what they did in America, all they did was represent London.
Of course,
you know what I'm saying? And that's people like Moni Love, that's people like Slit Rick. You know what I'm saying? That are actual people that come from where I come from have done the similar thing. That
so like yourselves, they're like trailblazers.
Yeah,
because they're paving the way for cats to come out here and express themselves.
Hell yeah, they are.
If they decide this is where they want to go. Now, for example, Chipmunk, he's signed to Grand Hustle, and he's trying to more or less do what you're doing.
Yeah, well, you know like I said to you, like Chipmunk, like credited to him has record sales. So coming to America and sitting with someone like Grand Hustle or any one of these labels, if he's got the right connects to get there, it's good business.
Yeah, sure.
It's not. If I had the money, I would sign him too, because at the end of the day, I know how I could market that project back to London and eat. And this is what these niggas are looking at primarily. Like, does he have a fan base? Does he have a following? Can he move units? It's business. It's not about if he's that nice of a rapper or if he's that, you know, it goes past that in business. You know what I'm saying? Is he nice enough to put out music? Yeah, he is, because you always see he's putting out music already. Alright, we're gonna sell that. He is. I respect it. I understand it, and he got there. And
so in terms of business, you got your label. Is it Safe House Entertainment?
Safe House Productions. It's a production company / label. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to me putting out my own music, it acts as a label. When it's not Bronze, because it doesn't have artists signed to it, it works as a production company, which is that it provides other artists with production. Maybe I might sit and write songs with other artists, which I've done. I'm getting more into now, doing more writing and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a company, and it's kept me here. It's, you know, and it was built in London as Safe House Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? With my niggas that came up with me from the street. And you're bringing that format over here. And I brought that here and expanded it into Safe House International. You know what I mean? But the business side of it is Safe House Productions, which is the production company. Okay. I just want to speak about some of your collabs. You work with some of the biggest names in rap. Styles P, to name one of many. How did that link come about? Damn, how did that link come about again? The track was called In the Ghetto. In the Ghetto. I believe that was in the charts as well, wasn't it? The hip hop charts. It was in the hip hop. It went number 5 or something like that. Number 2 or number 5 in the hip hop chart. And in the urban black charts as well. Trevor Nelson gave it, you know, 4.5 licks out of 5. Trevor Nelson, he raped it. You know what I mean? He raped it. So shout out to Trevor, man. Much love. It's been a little while since I've been in contact with any of the UK DJs like that, you know what I mean? Shorty Blitz, Big Ted, 279, Westwood, all of them guys, man, that helped me at some point. Each one of them did something to help me progress. So, you know what I mean? Big up to all of them. But like the link was originally, we got a link through a lady called Eva Paris. But my brother was telling me the story the other day, because I forgot, and he told me, he said to me like, yeah, we initially went through Eva, but it didn't go through Eva, and we ended up going through somebody else that got us to Styles P. Right, okay. You know what I mean? And then we went down to D Block, man. We flew down to Yonkers. What was that like? What was that experience like? That was real shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? We went down there, it was about 3-4 of us deep, me, Smitty, Blak. Okay. You know what I mean? We had our jewels on, went into the hood, you know what I mean? At the time, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, it is what it is. Like, I mean, we wasn't trying to floss out on niggas or anything, but we wanted to show niggas that we were real niggas. Professional as well, yeah, we weren't gonna, you know what I mean? So we went there, them niggas showed us love, dog. Took us into the D Block studio, the same studio you see them niggas in all the time. Was in there with them niggas, smoking, vibing, kicking, you know what I'm saying? Kicking it with them niggas. And ultimately, we show love by breaking bread. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? By saying to niggas, look, we want something done, we want to fuck with you niggas on the joint and break bread. And niggas fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? This game, one from a tell y'all niggas, this game is based on relationships and money. You know what I mean? Everything else is secondary. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you got money, you can make shit happen. If you've got the right relationships with certain people, you can make things happen. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I've learned in the game over the years. You could be the nicest MC, whatever not, and never get nowhere. You can make nice records, put out good music, and never get nowhere because your relationships and your money ain't right. You know, before we conclude with more footage of you, I mean, obviously, normally when I conduct an interview, I always ask the artist to sort of name yourself and tell us a bit about what you do for the viewers' purpose. But with you, I didn't do that because people know who you are. You know, on Blaze TV, you've got the views to back it up.
But can I just say, can you just sort of stress to our viewers, sort of how could they find out more about you? Do you have a Twitter account? I mean, we all know you have, but just in case, I mean,
Official Bronz.
Okay.
You know, at Official Bronz Twitter.
Okay.
I also have a Bandcamp, Freight Captain.
Okay.
Freight Captain Bandcamp.com.
Sure.
Facebook, I have the Freight Cargo Facebook fan page.
Yeah.
I have the website www.safehouse.
Yeah. And you've also got the YouTube channel as well.
Yeah, and the YouTube channel, you know, Safehouse TV. And there's a few other YouTube channels that are linked, do you know what I mean? But the main primary one is Safehouse TV.
And Safehouse, can I just say, is linked to the Blaze TV 2012 channel as well.
Yeah, I see that the other day. That was love, man. Me and my brother saw that. We was like, okay, that's what's up. Yeah. You know what I mean? You know something? I'm going to go pick Blak up, right?
But, by the way, we're about to meet Blak and we're moving, so... This is love. Bronz is taking time out to fit us in his schedule card. This nigga's a hard nigga to get hold of.
Listen, man, I be out here grinding because I tell niggas it's real shit.
Yeah.
You know, I fall into the bracket at this moment in time. I fall into the bracket of artists that are known, that, you know, majority of people say is nice.
Yeah, you know what? They say something too nice at times for your own good.
You feel me? But at the same time, the industry hasn't given me my just deserves. That's how I feel. I'm not bitter about it. I just feel like I got to continue working until I get to it. So I fall into that area of artists, and being in that area of artists don't pay the bills, bruh. So the hustle is very real for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't hustle because it sounds good when I make a record, or because I'm trying to impress some bitch when I pull out a stack out of my pocket.
Yeah.
That's not why I hustle. I really do hustle because I got kids to feed and I got this shit I got to maintain.
You got to maintain, yeah.
You feel me? So when niggas be hollering at me and I be like, damn, I can't get there. It's not because I'm trying to be bougie or I'm trying to act like I don't got time for y'all niggas. It's just because, seriously.
Now, fam, you know what? This is love. What you're doing, this is love. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that.
Seriously, I'm chasing the paper, you feel me? On some real shit. I'm chasing that money, dog, because, like, I gotta get that.
This is nice though, B, like how you're living your life at, and I like Miami, man. I'm in love with this place, man.
Yeah, man. I came Miami 15 years ago, bro. I fell in love with the country. Yeah. 10 years later, 11 years later, I moved here. You know what I'm saying? It took me 11 years to do that transition from home to here, but I was coming here like every year, every other year, and just keeping my connects and keeping certain relationships warm. You feel me?
So, would you ever return back to the UK?
Yeah, I'm gonna come back out there and I'm gonna.
But that's just business, though, isn't it?
It's business, and it's
because you're based here now, permanently.
I'm based here permanently. Yeah. You know what I mean? I got a kid here. You know what I mean? I got family here.
Life is good, man.
You know what I mean? So I'm blessed. It's not been easy. I've had some losses since I've been here, bro. Like some, you know what I mean? I've taken some real hits. You feel me? Like bigger hits than I've ever taken back home. But I've also had bigger gains than I've ever back home. You know what I'm saying? So it balances itself out.
Yeah.
But UK, man, is home. You know, so much as, you know, it's where all my family's at. You know what I mean? So I gotta go back. I gotta go and do things out there still. But it's just that right now, Miami's where I'm living. You feel me?
Yeah, I hear that, man.
I'm just trying to get it in while I'm here and get as much done as I can.
And you're definitely doing that, definitely, man.
You know what I mean? So,
do you know what? Can I just say on a real, right? You know, on the Blaze TV YouTube channel. Excuse me. I mean, your videos. There's only 3, by the way. You got Unreachable, and you got the other track. You and I. Yeah. But that Unreachable, that is getting loved differently. Differently. That was with Cool and Dre. How did that link come about? Because they're one of the top producers in the US. Cool and Dre.
Well, let me clear that up, because Cool and Dre didn't actually produce that record.
Oh, didn't they? Okay.
No, I just recorded it in their studio.
Oh, okay.
And I got a friend when I used to live in these condos over here by downtown called Marina Blue.
Okay.
And I met a guy in there called Brisbane. Okay. And he turned out to be an engineer. So when I was doing foreign exchange, foreign affairs. Okay. When I was doing foreign affairs mixtape, he mixed it for me.
So is that still out as well? Because I like that one.
Yeah, you can get that.
Can viewers still get that as well? Yeah,
you can get that.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, that's hard as well.
Like, really, you just gotta send any of my links. You see, there's an email address. All you gotta do is send the email, and we will either send you the download link for it, or direct you to a website where you can get a download link.
And you know what? Not a lot of artists would do that for their fans. I mean, you've seen artists gas their fans, not show them any love, you know, and they don't even apologize for it. But this guy is a genuinely nice guy. If he can't do it, he'll tell you. He'll go the extra mile because he's showing love, man. Because he acknowledges the love shown to him over the years. You know what I'm saying? Because in London, you still got your following.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, this is the only way that you should do, man. It's only right.
Do you know what? I've known you for a minute, right? Yeah. But there was this guy who I've only known for a couple of years. You know, this guy was gonna argue with me because he said, "Let me give you the joke." I was telling Blak the other day, right? Because I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna be getting Bronz on this project." He said, "Bronz? How you get that?" I said, "Bronz is like family to me."
Yeah.
He goes, "Bronz Euro Gang." I said, "That's it." Bronz and Blak. I went, "Yes." He goes, "Dipset Europe." I went, "I don't know if that's the same guy." He goes, "Fam, Dipset Europe." Blak was bust up. The guy was arguing me, telling me. I said, I'm not doubting you. I don't know.
No, yeah.
I knew it was Dipset, but I didn't know it because he's saying there was a Dipset Europe.
There was a Dipset. There was a Dipset.
Yo, the guy was getting mad at me. He was getting mad at me. You know what was there? he was getting emotional. He was getting emotional because I'm telling you, Dipset Europe.
No, let me tell you something, though. Yeah, there was a Dipset Europe. Yeah.
I know that now, but you know what was there?
I wasn't prevalent when that shit was really blowing up.
Yeah.
I'd actually stepped back from the situation.
Yeah.
It was SAS, Mega Mayhem, and the rest of the Euro gang boys that actually went forward with that situation. That was actually one of the reasons why I stepped away from the situation. Was because
politics as well, innit?
Well, it was a situation where Rockefeller had offered us a situation, right? Being that SAS, I've had a relationship prior to that situation with Rockefeller with Cameron and Dipset. Being that it was all kind of like under the same house, same roof, I guess they wanted to move forward as Dipset Europe rather than Euro Gang Rockefeller.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Like it's like I felt like we were taking a less of a situation. My bad.
No, that's cool. Don't watch that.
Let me back up. Hold on.
Can you back up? You got enough?
Yeah, because I'm gonna bust that red light because I ain't getting no pope.
Yeah, you know you got your fair share of trouble out here already, fam. So
I've had more cases here than I've had back home.
Yeah. See, this is Blaze TV, man, live and exclusive, man.
Live.
we don't hold back, B. We don't hold back.
Ain't trying to run the pedestrians over, man.
Nah, I hate that.
But yeah. So they went forward. I stepped back because I just felt like we've been offered a situation that was going to put us in a powerful position, and we was willing, like, certain members were willing to give that up because they wanted the name Dipset, I guess, and what that brought with it.
Yeah.
I felt like we was about to be our own Dipset movement without Dipset. So, you know what I mean? Being the nigga that I am, I said to niggas, okay, we could do that, but it means that if you're SAS Dipset and that's what you want to run forward with, then Bronz and Blak are gonna have a similar situation, and we need to put out an album that's Bronz and Blak,
of course,
orientated the same way, because it was two units that came together to do this project. And that's where, you know, I started seeing certain attitudes or certain vibes to certain things, and I said, you know something, like, I know what I brought to this situation. I know what I did.
And to be fair, a lot of the exposure of Eurogang was down to you because of the name what you guys had. Do you see what I mean?
So when we stepped back from the situation, them niggas carried on running with it. But as I knew that they weren't signed to Dipset, and I knew that it wasn't going to happen the way that maybe they perceived it to happen. That's why I was adamant about going with the Rockefeller situation first. And as you all saw, given enough time, now we can go back on history, you know, they were never signed to Dipset. They ended up falling out with Dipset. And then, you know, the rest is history. So, given the full circle, what I kind of like predicted and what I foresaw happening happened. You know what I mean? Like, I managed to keep Bronz and Blak's name clean and out of that, and managed to come out here and set up a new movement. You know what I mean? Or continue with my movement out here and build it bigger and stronger. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
things happen for a reason.
That's what happened with the Dipset. But, you know, I fucked with them boys still. Don't get it twisted, because if they hit me up on Twitter or whatever, I always show love. When I drop a project, they always show love, you know what I mean?
Because as you said, it's about business at the end of it. So it can't be personal, do you know what I mean?
I mean, it's gone past. I'm a nigga that like this, you know. I don't really hold grudges, you know. life is too short. I got too much shit to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you've done some fuck shit and you ran, you know what I mean? Some real fuck shit. Like, I ain't got time to hold grudges, my nigga. It's petty. We did shit when we were younger. Niggas did shit, yeah, they didn't understand certain things. Now they're a bit more grown, they understand. If we sit down and reason about that same situation, I bet you the opinions have changed.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? Niggas grow, so that's what it is. I ain't watching that, man. Shit, fuck that. Get money. That's what I say.
No, definitely, man.
You know what I mean? Like, it's all good, man. It's all good, bro.
Man,
yeah.
I've got nothing but admiration for you. I'm at, you sacrificed, you bit the bullet. Most niggas would have just sat in the comfort zone and not did anything. And would have just said, I'll wait for the opportunity. But you went out. It's like, you know the saying, innit? Don't wait for your ship to come in. Swim out and go to it.
Yeah, for real.
And that's what you man did. So, but it's just, the only difference with you, man, you swam a little way, man.
You know what?
Do you know what I mean? You swam a distance to go to your ship. You get me?
I feel you, dog.
So where we gonna go get Blak?
Yeah, but you know what I'm realizing is that what I'm realizing is that he said 23rd, but I think he's on 22nd. To be honest with you.
So Blak handles more the promotion side, is that correct? Yeah.
Blak has been doing. You see, we also set up a production company in London called Blitz City Production.
Yeah. You've got a management company too, is that correct?
Well, it's not. It's management. It's more the production for artists. You know, I mean production with other producers. If we feel that, yo,
that's it.
You on 22nd, innit?
23rd.
What's on 23rd?
The Ganja Bar, whatever it's called, the Perry. The Ganja Bar building is the Perry Hotel. It's on the right hand side. If you go to the 23rd, keep driving, you see a hotel on the right where you can drive into Valley. The 23rd on the right hand side.
Okay,
let me come down now. Let me come down.
He's trying to get past me, bro. But I don't know what he's doing, but
23rd. It's definitely 23rd.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Right, cool.
And this is a nice fucking spaceship for a truck to be hitting this.
Yo, you feel me?
This is what this is. This is a spaceship.
But
this is an Audi which thinks it's a Range Rover, man. This is nuts.
Like
all leather and wood, man. All leather and wood. You know what I'm saying?
So what was I gonna say now? What was I talking about? The production company and what we got running. Okay, so right now we got this producer named Nice.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I actually I actually done a freestyle on one of his beats, you know what I'm saying? And for the mixtape Cargo Music, I didn't know who the producer was. And then I was getting into this Handle with Care mixtape that I'm about to drop.
Yeah.
I fucking went back to those beats and found out who he was and wanted to get more beats from him. We got talking on the internet and then realised that this nigga from London originally.
Yeah.
You understand? So I made Blak link up with him in London, and then one thing led to another, and then we kind of like brought him into the production company. You know what I mean? Because the nigga got fire. Yeah, the nigga got fire, bro. So I don't want to drive past when my brother told me to come. You know, he said come down on the right hand side, 23rd. I don't want to go no further.
Yo, B, these roads look complicated out here, man. How'd you do? Yo,
well, you see, I'm driving a left-hand whip, innit?
Yeah.
So you don't know.
Is it easier to drive than a right-hand whip? People say it is, but
I mean, once you get used to what you're doing on the street and you understand it, it's no different, really. It's not that different, but you know what I mean. Some people might be like that.
Yeah.
So hold on a second, bro.
Cool, man, no problem.
You're gonna have to chop this interview up. That's how it really is.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna cut it now, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. We're back in a moment.